Okay, so let's go. I don't know what to say. Welcome to my live, live, welcome to my live streaming, everyone. And today I am back on YouTube for some reason, I don't know. So I am back on YouTube and I will be talking about what's going on in my life and why I left YouTube and why have I changed my YouTube channel name all of a sudden and why I am trying to make YouTube videos again. I will be discussing all of it. And it will be like really, I don't know, I just wanted it to be like unscripted. I just want it to be real. I just want it to be like unscripted. And I just wanted to talk about stuff with y'all. So here I am talking about stuff with you guys. I don't know what to tell you, but other than that I started YouTube channel back in like 2015 or 14, I think. And I always wanted to make YouTube videos back in those days and make like amazing YouTube videos become successful. And I'm not from English speaking country like as you can tell I have like sort of Indian accent or maybe fully Indian accent, I don't know. But I am Indian, that's why. And I started making videos in English even though I speak Hindi is because I started really early on YouTube. I saw YouTubers like Colin Franta, PewDiePie, Casper Lee, Thatcher Joe, like all of these YouTubers. I saw them and I made this channel. And it wasn't called Retro Cash as it is shown right now. It was actually called Alan So Cool. And I wanted to be cool. That's why I started this channel. And as you can see, Conofrenta is in my favorite people. Roman Atwood is there, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, BTS. I don't know who this is. He's my favorite people. But I don't know who he is. Markiplier. He's also there. He was also like my favorite person in the world that time. And I don't know what happened. It's not. I'm not saying he's not my favorite YouTuber anymore. Maybe I am. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, I was really young, man, and I wanted to basically like just be this amazing, amazing YouTuber that anybody has ever seen. And I wanted to be like successful and loved and wanted by people. So I started making YouTube videos. But it wasn't that. I started making content like really early. I'm sort of getting ahead of myself. That's why I don't like making videos in English because I don't get to speak my mind like real way. Like I always beat around the bushes with English language. Like I'm with English language, I always try to be like professional and I sound not as authentic. Maybe I don't know, maybe it's just because I have never made videos in Hindi. Maybe that is just who I am. When I am trying to make a video, I try to be someone else, try to portray this image of myself that I'm someone else, so people can love me and want me and just support me and show affection and love towards me. I try to people please. I'm a people pleaser all of a sudden, like in those videos. So what I'm trying to say is, and why I started you making videos again, I'm gonna start now. I'm gonna tell you what happened. So what happened was back in 2012 and 13, I had an urge to recreate a film that I saw on TV. It was like the best movie I've ever saw, and I wanted to recreate it with my friends. And when I got this idea, I was jumping, I was excited, I was just thrilled about this idea. As soon as I got home, I started writing down and I took my mother phone and I just went out and recorded a film with my friend. And then I saw, man, I wanted to be a hero. I want to be hero in this movie. Even though I was fat and my brother was fit, we both was like I became like the protagonist and I made him antagonist, because in that movie both protagonist and like antagonist are like fit people, like good looking people, but I was fat and I was not good looking. And my brother also, my brother was actually fit and was like fit to play the role, but I was like, you become villain, become protagonist because it's my movie. But it was just so much fun. Like all of a sudden I get like, there was no YouTube, there was nothing. I just had the urge to make this video. I saw no one else do this. I literally saw no one do this. I didn't copy anyone. I just had the urge to make a film and star in it. I like become a hero. And it was so cool at the time. I was like, man, I'm just awesome. Am I? Aren't I? Like, I'm just awesome. So what happened is, that happened, and I all of a sudden was like scrolling to my internet at the time, which was lane cable, and I found YouTube all of a sudden. I was like, what is this, baby? Then I started listening to songs, and I'm like, whoa. I was blown away. It is like 2013, I think. I was blown away. I was like really happy because all I knew was like Google. Like I didn't know YouTube is like website of like, I would search on Google, then I would find video, then I would watch it. I didn't know like it's going on YouTube. Like when I clicked on YouTube icon, I was like, whoa, there is so many things here. And on the front page was like Corner Franta. So I clicked his video and I was just in love with the with the whole vibe, like with the whole creation thing, with the whole creativity. I was just like in love with, I just fell in love with like making YouTube videos and seeing it. I felt like I should try it myself, but I'm nowhere near as cool as Connor or no or other YouTubers that were there. I was like 13-year-old fat kid at the time, but I wanted to be something. So what I did is made this channel that you can see right now. I am named it Retro Gadget. Was Alan So Cool, and Alan was someone who I named myself to appear cool. To appear cool. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I to appear cool, I named myself Alan, and I tried to be like foreigner. Like as I saw on this YouTube videos, I tried to be like foreigner because I saw no Indians on YouTube. I was like, I will be foreigner, and I will try to be them, be like them, be like Connor Friend, or be like PewDiePie, or be like Markiplier, like all of this. Even though PewDiePie and Markiplier, like I didn't know about them, I knew Connor Friend, I knew like I know Casper Lee and all of them. This type of YouTuber who made like challenges and stuff like that. O2L, like I was really big fan of O2L and Connor Frenta, and I used to listen to musics and everything. So I wanted to be like them because I saw no Indians being like this. So I wanted to be them. I tried to learn English. I tried to do all of these things, and I started making YouTube videos now. And I started making YouTube videos, and my English was trash. Like I didn't know what to say, how to say it. So I was like speaking gibberish English, but I was trying my best, and I'm really proud of myself for trying. And I tried to be that, and I made YouTube videos, and my other side of the family who was like, like my uncle or something like that, they were like really, really like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? This is cringe. Why are you speaking in English and all of this? Like they called me cringe, and I was like, okay, babe, I don't know what to say. Like, okay, like I felt bad, and I wanted to prove them wrong, so I made more videos. And then all of a sudden, my whole family laughed at me. They were like, what the fuck are you doing? What is this cringe shit you're doing? And I felt really, really bad, but I wanted to keep doing it because I wanted to be successful. I wanted to be like, I wanted to be big on YouTube. But I also felt like I'm not worthy of it, and my content is not good. Like I'm not good at this. So I had all of these obstacles come into my mind, and also I tried to succeed, and I was forcing it. I was like trying to be it. I was scared of failing on this YouTube, but I wanted to succeed at it because it was my dream. I tried super hard. Like, I live in India, and we pretty much rely on like ceiling fan, and I had to close that ceiling fan because the mic would pick it up, and I would be like drained in my own sweat, and my brother would join me in making videos as well, or I would tell them to please join me, and we would be like really really drained in sweat, like we will be like soaking wet from sweating profusely and trying hard, working hard to make this YouTube videos. And it was just really really hard work, and we were really, like, how do I say this? Like, we was really really disappointed when we didn't get the ovation, as you can see it, or engagement or attraction from the audience of the people. Like, we tried so hard, but we didn't succeed at it. You try so hard, but didn't succeed. Like, there was a song that I had going on in my head at that time. I was really sad. I was really sad. I didn't want to do anything at that point. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm outie. But I didn't give up. After 1 week or something like that, we kept on trying. 1 year went by, 2 year went by, and then I told my brother, we don't need to make this super hard videos to achieve something. We can make, like, my brother was like my older brother. Like, he gets really really irritated super quickly, and he like, he is really expressive of his emotion. So I didn't want it to like bother him anymore, so I was like, okay, I will make videos on my own with this little brother that I had, who's like my cousin brother. So we tried to make videos, and we actually did good, like, but then it didn't work as well. Like, we tried everything and nothing worked because we didn't have any knowledge like what works, right? We just had the drive and the little creativity to do this, but we don't know what works or what doesn't, like title and thumbnails, and like, like providing value, or like some information for small YouTubers was like really really important, I feel like. Or like, you should be really funny. I don't know, like, that thing was never there for me. Like, I just didn't feel anything. I just tried to succeed, and the creativity was out the window. In this process, I copied every single person who was like getting successful, and I would watch these YouTube videos and I would try to be like them. Right now I'm watching live streams. I don't watch live streams, but I like watch shorts, and they do live streaming. So I was like, let's try live streaming. It is super easy. You just have to like set up like mic and camera. I don't have camera right now, and they play games. There is also obstacle comes with that, which is like, I don't have an expensive laptop. I don't have an expensive PC. I don't have capture card. Like, I don't have all of these things. I have a mic which I bought like literally like 1 week ago, and that was a hassle as well. I have to do freelancing as well to get this mic. And I was like, man, I didn't know what to do. Like, all of this blockage came up at that time even more, and I struggled really hard. But I'm not telling you like I struggle really hard and therefore sympathize with me. I'm trying to say what I went through, and that's all I'm saying. Like, I don't want you to sympathize with me or whatever. I just want you to like see what I'm trying to say at the end of all of this, like where I'm getting at, because I feel like that is what's important. And what happened is, I'm Indian. Like, I have an Indian accent, right? And I felt like people made fun of Indian accents. People make fun of anybody who spoke Hindi, who spoke like English in Indian accent. So what I tried to do is change my identity as well. At that time I was like, I'm not Indian. I did that. I swear I did this. I was like, I'm not Indian. I am this and that. I'm this and that. I am not Indian. I don't have an Indian accent. Like I tried to be not Indian so I can get the views and subscriber and people will love me and people will actually like, praise me. I will attract audience and stuff like that, but it never worked. And I'm glad it didn't because that's not how it's supposed to be. I don't have to bend my I don't I don't know, like I don't have to bend backwards to gain, love by anyone. I don't have to, nor do I need to. But I did that and it really sucked. It really sucked because even though all of those lies and all of those pretentious way of me showing up on YouTube those days, I didn't get the audience, I didn't get the love. Right? Like I tried everything, bro. I tried to change my identity to get more love. I tried to make videos with no in literally there were it must be like so hot that I'm sweating so much, but I kept going. Like if you watched, I privated all my videos, but like if you can see my videos, I don't know if I can show. Maybe I will later, but I would like sweat. I would be like my shirt would be like soaked in my own sweat because we don't have AC at that time, air conditioner. We had ceiling fan, but we had to close it off. I did all of this struggle to get to where I want to go, but I didn't get there. And that sucked so much. But then I gave up. Comes 2020, what the fuck? The time came, which was like 2017, where I gave up on this channel because I felt like I tried everything and it didn't work. I gave up. I straight up just like said, fuck it. I don't care. Because I even failed in I think I failed in like 12th grade, which is like 12th standard in India. I failed in 12th grade because I didn't want to study what I was studying. Like I was escaping my reality and I just hated my life. I wanted to be somewhere, to get somewhere, to be someone and to have all the love and everything. And but the reality was like my life sucked. And then what I did was like I started making videos in Hindi, which was in another channel. I started making videos in Hindi and it was fucking awesome, right? Like, because we all of a sudden had AC. Like, my mom bought AC, so we were making videos not swearing anymore. And I was speaking my own language. So it was like much more, you know? It was much more, how can I say this? Flexible. We were more flexible. We were more relaxed. We can try many things because we didn't have to suffer making videos. So we had freedom basically, and we made videos. But that time also, like I saw that I'm making videos from lack state. I'm a big believer in manifestation. Like, what do you think? What do you look yourself as? And what do you, like just I don't know. Like, how are you being is what you get. Like, what you are is what you get. But at that time, my mindset was in lack. Like, I won't get there. I have to do this. Maybe if I do that, I will get there. Like, I would like struggle to get the love of the people, to get people engaged or whatever. Like, and I would try a lot of things to be funny and to have people watch my videos and all this, because YouTubers are in like basically like in service industry, right? Like, just like as a restaurant, I feel like that's what it is, because we are in like Yeah, we are in service industry. Like, what if we put out something good, people will watch it. It will serve people, our content. And if we don't serve it well enough and it's shit, guess what? We getting beat the fuck up. We're not getting the love that we want. We are not getting the appreciation that we want. But what also happened is like it's not like my video sucked and I sucked and I'm not talented. I was just in lack state. I wanted to be successful, but I was thinking from negative state. I was like, man, if I will when will I get there? If I will get there, I don't know. I don't know. Like I used to think all of those things, and what I needed to do was like just be. I am perfect. I make perfect videos every time. I have to have that confidence, like not force it. You know, I'm recently learning about like inner child and your self beliefs and all of those things, and I'm learning that I think the life purpose is like loving yourself, not narcissistic way, but like accepting yourself, giving the love, giving love to yourself as you would to someone that you love. Because I recently found out that someone said something to me and I remember it still to this day. And then noticed my own inner talk with myself, like how I talk to myself, and it was brutal. Like if someone talked to me how I talk to myself, I would cry. And I would talk to myself in that way, like in just pure, I have just pure disappointment in myself. You know, like I talk to myself in that way. Like I would cry if someone else did that, but I am talking that way to myself. And I think life purpose is like just loving yourself, accepting yourself, and talking yourself nicely, and doing the things that you love and appreciating yourself. I think that is the purpose of living, like just loving who you are, doing what you love, and accepting who you are. It's okay if you are not successful. It doesn't mean that if you are successful, you will be loved. You know, you are already loved. And hence, if you love yourself, other people will love you. That's what I believe. And I still stand by to it till this day. If you love yourself, not force it, even if you are not good looking, so what? Who cares? Do you love yourself? Do you see in the mirror and go, you know what? Like, it's okay. I am here for myself. If you just say and look at yourself in the mirror, even if you are like, if you think you are ugly, actually nobody thinks you are ugly anyways. You know? Like, yes, people are like, I think people are like, people, like, there is pretty privilege as you can see, but like, nobody, how can I say this? There is pretty privilege. Like, if you're pretty, people will treat you nicely, right? But there's like, even also like pretty people don't love themselves. Hence, they are like shy or whatever. Like I recently saw this one video. I don't know how to express it, but I will explain to you what I'm trying to say right now. I was watching this video and there was this like really beautiful woman. I looked at her and I was like, she's beautiful. But she thought she was boring. She wasn't perfect. She wanted to be liked. She wanted to feel wanted by people. And I'm like, what the fuck? First of all, look at you. You're beautiful and you think this way. There was just not one woman. There was like two women that I saw. And they were like being this way. And I'm like, even them are talking to themselves like downwardsly in like, like how? You're beautiful. Isn't that the point? Isn't that what's awesome? And yeah, I felt all of this way just looking at it. I don't know, man. I just realized, am I even live streaming or what? Maybe I am live streaming. Hey guys, woo! I don't know, man. Anyways, yeah, bro. Like even if you are not, if you think you are not good looking, if you experienced like bullying or whatever, as I have experienced, it doesn't matter as long as you love yourself. And how I know this is like right now, not right now, like previous year, like in 2021, I went to gym regularly and I gained muscle and everything, and everyone was complimenting me. Every single one was complimenting me. But guess what happened? I wanted, I didn't feel loved, bro. I didn't feel loved. I craved loved even more. I didn't feel love. But then I recently found out that if if you are a child and you saw that someone else, if you are a child and your babysitter is like, you're so cute, that is impactful, or your parents is loving you, that is important. I think like if your parents loved you, if your parents love you, that is more powerful. You get the approval of your parents. So that's like you feel more loved if you feel, accepted and loved by your parents rather than babysitter. That's what I recently like saw. And I totally agree. We are parents of our own self. If we love and accept ourselves, it doesn't fucking matter what you do and how many subscribers you have and how good looking or bad looking you are. As long as you don't accept who you are and love who you are and see yourself in a loving way and accepting way, and you know, then it doesn't matter how many fucking money you got or how many whatever you get. Like if you regret this your life, if you regret that one decision, and if you regret who you are or who you was, and you are living in like blame towards your own self, it doesn't matter if someone else love you or that love you, this love you, you would not feel good about yourself. So what I say is like love who you are, accept who you are, even if you feel shit way, even if you think negative thought, even if you are not getting subscribers, so what? So what? I love myself. That is what's important. And I feel like if you want to explore this more, watch out David I. Hawking book called Letting Go, and also check out like Julian himself. That is a YouTuber and also like public speaker. He expressed it more, and David I. Hawking book also expressed it even more. That's where I got this concept from, and also like in like manifestation community is like big thing. Like I have manifested so many things in my world, like my specific person, like SP is like most important thing, right? Like I'm a big believer in manifestation. Like I recently was watching this UFC fighter called, I'm a big fan of UFC fighter. I'm speaking like this if you don't know. There is this UFC fighter called Israel Adesanya. He was saying like how he manifested like being champion and being this way and that way. And like check out his video, Israel Adesanya, UFC fighter, middleweight champion. Like check out, like he talks about manifestation. And also Conor McGregor. He envisioned his KO against Jose Aldo and his success. Like he said, he like he manifests these things, and he believes in it. Israel Adesanya believes in it. This is the two UFC fighter that I saw talking about this, and not only him. There's a lot of people that I saw. Even Bella Poarch, like TikTok, she wrote down like she is famous, and guess what? She is now famous. She wasn't famous, but she wrote it down as if she was, and she like achieved that goal. So I'm a big believer in like this, and because I've also experienced a lot of this manifestation and all of these things. So recently, like I wanted PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 as well, but like I was broke to buy PS4. So what happened is like my friend had a PS4, right? And he was like, "You have what? You have PS3?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I have a PS3." And he was like, "Can I have it so I can play like retro games and everything?" It's like gaming, old games are like awesome. And I'm like, "Okay, take it, buddy." He took my PS3 for like 15 days or something. And I was like really bored. I would sit down, like if I had nothing to do, there is nothing to do, and because I don't have my gaming console anymore, and I don't have PC or laptop to play games on, like, or to do anything. Like I have my phone, but who watches phone all day, bro? Like in 2018, especially, like if you have college and everything, like you like watching game, like playing games was like relaxing time, and like all of these things, and I was really bored. So my mom was like, "Hey, he took your PS3. What? So he have PS4, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she was like, "You know what? Ask him if you can have his PS4 to play." And I was like, "Yeah, maybe I can." I didn't ask that because I didn't feel like I'm worthy of having that. I didn't feel like, I feel like PS4, bro. That is huge thing. That is expensive thing. How can a guy like me have it? But as soon as I got the approval of my parent, my mother, I ran and I got that PS4, and I'm like, "Damn, can I have your PS4?" And he was like, "Yeah, yeah, of course you can have it." And I ran, and he also came from other side of the city, me coming from this side of the city, and we met at. He came to my place actually, but I ran to, like, to pick it up, and I picked it up, and I literally was locked in my home for like a week. I didn't do meditation that time. I was like, I'm really big into meditation back in 2018. I really used to meditate a lot because I learned about it and it calms you and everything. I used to do that. So I didn't meditate for a week. I didn't do anything. I would lock myself in the room and I played PS4 for like weeks straight. And guess what happened? I felt as if I'm enough for PS4. I felt like I am worthy enough for PS4. I didn't feel like I have who I am. I'm nothing. I can't have PS4, right? And okay, the big fact is, like, when I went and get that PS4, my friend's joystick was actually broken, so I had to pay my friend to get that PS4 controller fixed. So now I feel approved to play it because I made his joystick, working again. I felt approved and I felt like worthy of playing it now because I fixed it and I played it. And after playing it, I just felt worthy of PS4. Like I felt like I'm enough. I am a gamer. I'm a rich man right now. And guess what happened? After like 6 days, out of nowhere, I got my own PS4. I gave it back. As I was giving that PS4 back to my friend after I played it, he was like, "You know what? It's your PS4 too. Like, you can have it anytime you want." And I felt out of the world, man. I felt loved. I felt like I'm worthy. I can play it anytime. And guess what happened? 6 days later, I got my own PS4 out of nowhere. My dad was like, "Hey, yo, this never happens, by the way. Never in a freaking million years." My dad was like, "Hey, my somebody is coming over to India and I will send a PS4 with them." And I'm like, "What?" I didn't try to freak out and everything. I was staying calm. And then I got it, and then I was playing PS4 all day, baby. Like FIFA all day and all night. Yeah. You know why that happened? Because I felt worthy of it. Worthy of having PS4. So that's when I realized that you don't get what okay we don't get what we want because we are not you know thinking we can have it. Deep inside we think we are not worthy of it. We think it's how it's this way, that way we cannot have it. It's hard to get it or whatever. We think we are not like we can get it, but as soon as I felt worthy of it, I had my own PS4 to play. And same thing happened with PS5. I wanted PS5, but I wasn't getting it. Like it was not available, and like it wasn't like it because it was expensive, but because PS4 PS5 was not available, and my dad was like, okay, we have it in this, like outside of the India, and I will send you. But my dad was not sending it. It wasn't because it was expensive, because like there wasn't PS5 there as well. And I'm like, it's 2023, how there is not PS5 available there. And I felt like I'm too excited about this. I want it too much. And I felt this way because I felt like PS5 is something shiny and really outside, like out of the world thing. And then what happened is, like, I borrowed someone PS5. I rent the PS5 actually, and I played that PS5. I gave it away. I felt calm. I felt like I don't want PS5 anymore. I felt like I experienced having PS5, and I felt like my desire was complete to play PS5. And guess what happened? After like 9 days, all of a sudden PS5 is available, and I got it. 9 or 5 days, I don't remember, but it was like right after 1 week, or right after next week. I think yeah, I got it. Not only that, there's a lot of things. Like before falling asleep, there is this one exercise called climbing a ladder. So what you have to do is, like, just imagine you putting your right hand, like close your eyes before falling asleep. Just imagine putting right hand on the ladder, hand on another hand on the ladder, and right leg on the steps of the ladder, and then climb it, and then put another leg, and then climb it, climb it all the way up, and then climb it down. Do it over and over again until you fall asleep, or do you feel like, that's enough of climbing, and then you fall asleep. That's what I did. I didn't feel like this manifestation shit is real, but this was the exercise that if you imagine something, it happens. And I did this exercise, and I just fell asleep. After that, I didn't do much. Maybe I did like for 10 minutes or something, but I was just enjoying climbing ladder and climbing down the ladder. I was enjoying that moment. And what happened is, like, after 1 week or something, I was just doing it for fun. And after 1 week or something, there was this mysterious ladder right below my building. It was never there. But I was like, okay. I didn't think about it. I even forgot the imagination that I did, like climbing a ladder in my imagination. I forgot that. And then there was this one kid. He was like, "There's a ladder." Then I was like, "Okay." And then I ran and I climbed the ladder for him, to impress him. And he was like, "Whoa!" And I climbed the ladder. As soon as I was like, "Whoa, what the?" And then I climbed down the ladder, and I was like, "Whoa." It cannot happen just because I imagined climbing a ladder, right? And I was like, this is all bullshit. Maybe it's all just like coincidence or whatever. I went to my home, and then I came back downstairs, like just after 3 hours. That ladder was gone, and I never saw that ladder ever again. That's when I realized that shit was real. And also, not that, like, I was in my college and I didn't have any friends. So what I did is, like, imagine this one video called Parallel Reality Meditation by Aaron Doughty. And I found this meditation all of a sudden. I was not into all of this self-help and believing and stuff like that, imagination and all of this parallel reality. Like, I wasn't into this magical, mystical thing. I found this video and was like, what the heck is this? Then I saw the video. He was talking about how you can go into the reality that you want to live in. I'm like, what is this? What is this shit? And just to feel like cool and happy, I was like, yeah, sure. I turned on the video. I was watching it. I was like really engaged in it, immersed in it. I watched it and I was like, whoa, it's amazing. It's cool. And then I turned it off and then I went back to sleep, right? That was that. I actually felt as if in that meditation, he was like, the thing that you just imagine, that reality version of you is literally right behind you and it will walk into your body and then you will become this reality, parallel reality version. And I did that and I felt like like a jolt or like some electric frequency type of stuff. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck is that? And I felt amazing and I was like, okay, this shit is over. I turned it off and then I went back to sleep. I didn't think of it next day. I don't care. I just did it for fun. I just did it because whatever. And then all of a sudden, I started meeting new people. Like the girl that I wanted to talk to was talking to me, and then this friend came. This this dude came back and by and sit right next to me. Then one dude was like, "Hey, I want to talk to you. Like we are in the same group." Like all of a sudden, people started coming into my life. Then all of a sudden, I had like 11 friends that I would go to parties with and like hang around with, and some of them are still my friends to this day, and that just blows my mind right then and there, right? And yeah, that's how I got into this manifestation and what I believe in. I was in lack mentality when I started this YouTube channel, and I want to change that. And how do I want to change that is make videos that I want to make. I'm not foreigner, by the way. I'm Indian all the way through. My dad is Indian. My mom is Indian. I grew up in India and then I started living in like Saudi Arabia. I would live there for like 2 years, 2.5 years, and then I came back to India, and ever since then I'm living in India. And I learned English by watching movies, American movie, and American YouTubers, for like UK YouTubers, and that's why my accent is like Indian. Like it is like 80% Indian, and then like I don't know, maybe 70% of it is like Indian, and then 30% of it is like I don't know. It's weird. It's not 100% Indian, I would say, and a lot of maybe it is. If it is 100% Indian, I don't care. It's cool, right? But like I don't know, and a lot of Indian criticize me for it. It's like, what is your accent? Why are you pretending to have an like different accent? And I'm like, I'm not. My accent got weirded out by watching this movies and YouTubers. I didn't learn it from like Indian people. I didn't learn speaking English from Indian people. I learned it by watching YouTubers and movies. So yeah, that this is what it is, man. I don't know what else to talk about. I will show you the content that I made back in those days. There is a lot of kids shouting at my place. I live in a crowded area. No, no, not crowded area. I live in an area where there is a lot of kids and they play outside all the fucking time. Sometimes it's annoying. I don't know why they are crying outside of their home. They can cry inside of their home, but they choose to cry outside of their home, and that pisses me off. So yeah, this is all the videos that I made. And guess what? This is like my brothers don't speak English, right? My brothers don't speak English. Like I shouldn't have done this. My brother don't speak English in this. Like he is not a person who spoke English. He's a dude who speaks Hindi, but he had to speak his English little knowledge that he have with me, and that's how we, made these videos. And the gameplay videos that I made, sorry to burst your bubble, but sorry to but I'm sorry. I apologize for this, but this is not my gameplay. Like I didn't play this game. This was someone else's gameplay that I pretended to act like I played this game. All of these games, I don't play this game. I pretended to play this game, and I stole someone else's YouTube this thing, and I privated all of these videos because what the fuck, right? I tried to be successful and I went this to this extent, to make money, to go to different country, live freely. Like I did all of these things, and it's just freaking funny, right? Like what the fuck? Yeah, all of these things, all of these videos, I didn't play this. I didn't play this game. Even this, my U2 Ultimate 2016 challenge. Like I already watched this video, but I pretended like I watched it first time. This too. This is where I started, and you know the laptop that I had to edit in, it took like 3 days just to edit this. And in this video, all I did was like put gameplay over my face cam. That's it. That's all I did, and it took like 2-3 days because my laptop sucked. Even that, like editing was pain in the ass. It was pain in the ass, and that is why I hate editing. It is because of editing so much here. I sucked at making gameplay. No, sorry, thumbnails. Of course, as you can see. Sometimes I'm good. Like I like this thumbnail. This is what used to work back in those days. But the title is like, I don't know. I think it is a good video and good title if you are like big YouTuber or something. I don't know, I'm criticizing, but I did my best. And this video is my proudest video because this is like, I didn't try to be someone else. Like I actually tried to be my best. And this is my favorite video. It is funny as well. This is also, wait, where did it go? Okay, not this, I guess. This is also my proudest video because I actually rapped in it. Like I recorded my vocals and I made a song in a shitty editing software and a shitty laptop. I'm proud of myself for making this video. This is fake prank video, by the way. My brothers speak Hindi. Why are they speaking English? Why, like in normal day-to-day life, they shouldn't, right? That's very fucked up. We should have been real. We should have been like, hey, we are Indian, we are trying to talk in Hindi because we are trying to talk in English because no one else in India watched this videos, like in like Hindi videos. If we did that, I think foreign people would watch it. I think Indian people would enjoy it because like I would put subtitle, and then I would see like what kind of people are watching my videos. Is it like only Americans or UK people or like from all over the world, like who is watching all of my videos, and I would judge it by that. But like, yeah, I would put subtitle whenever, if I really pranked my brothers. It would be really funny to prank them and have them like speak in like Hindi. It would be really funny. But we had to stage it because we cannot speak Hindi in English videos. That's what I thought. Like I worked hard, bro. Like for no reason. That's what I'm trying to say. Like why am I trying so hard to be someone else? I could have just been me and like have fun. But that also comes like, how can I be real, right? Like it's like I had to pretend to be someone else because I didn't saw any other way to succeeding on YouTube. So like that's why I forgave my past self. Like I just tried my best to be creative and to express my creativity in this way. I'm just happy for myself that I did all of these things. I had no other way to, and I was like 15, 16 here, so it's okay. I made this type of content and I would act like Speed in these videos, like how I show Speed acts. I acted like that in these videos, and people called me cringe and like, what the fuck are you making? And right now people love Speed. He's funny and all of that. Like I actually acted like Speed in these videos. Like I would watch this like woman underwear or something like that. Like if Speed does that, it's like, it's funny. right? Like he would curse in these videos and it's like funny. I don't know, man. Like he farts in his videos, like dances like a woman. He twerks in his videos, and it's like funny. And I did that, and it's like my family called it cringe or whatever. But it's Indian parents, by the way, not American parents. Like it's huge difference. I don't know. I'm also proud of this video. It was like my favorite video back in those days. I don't want to watch it again, but it was like my favorite video. This video was so hard to make, and I felt really creative making this video. But in reality, it was just like another video. And this video was funny to make. At that time, I don't know if it's funny anymore. And this video. You know, I just showed like my house tour video. I recorded similar type of video here. But I made this video in 2015. And it is a similar style of video that PewDiePie made of like my new car. And I made this video in 2015 and he made it later on. And it is similar type of video. Like I'm showing as if my house is big, but it's actually like really, really shitty house. And I'm making fun of it that way. Like he's acting like he has a huge like expensive car, but it was like Nissan. I don't know. Like I tried to be Joe Weller here. I hated it because it didn't work. I'm not as funny. I'm not like that type of person. I tried everything, as you can see. Pranks, like podcast, everything. Every single thing I tried it. So yeah, how to be a wrestler. This was like weird funny video. How to be ninja was also funny. This is like, I don't think it is Nigahiga copy. I think this is just me acting like a weird way. I don't think, if it is Niga, if I saw Nigahiga's videos and be like, I will make how to be ninja as well. I think, but it's like really completely something else. I'm being weird as fuck in this. Like I show speed. We did like parodies and as well. Like my cousin brother, like my cousin brother was in it as well. It was really funny. I tried singing as well. I sang really badly in this video. I have improved a lot in my singing right now. We only getting older, baby. This is not how I sound, by the way. I will sing one day. I will upload my cover one day on Instagram or something like that. And if it's shit, you tell me. I will stop singing. But I love singing, so. Yeah, this is all I did. This is all my work on this channel. This is all. I have privated all of this because I wasn't real in it. And I want to be real and authentic to you guys. And I will be authentic and real to you guys. So, yeah. I think I should stop my live streaming right now. And I will come back and live stream later on. But this is all I had to say. Thank you so much. I love you guys. And I love myself for coming on here. Someone is calling. I don't know who the fuck it is. So, yeah. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much. Yeah, bro. See you guys next time. Yeah, I'm recording on OBS, by the way. Yeah, let's see. Thank you so much. And I see you next time I stream, okay?